Hi everyone, this time I will show you how to crochet spiral socks. For this tutorial you will need sock yarn. I'm using a 3mm bamboo hook and we need also a marker. We'll start with the ankle section for this sock, and you start by chaining stitches and joining them to a circle with a slip stitch. Just go here, and then you continue crocheting single crochets in spiral rounds until your trunk or shaft is long enough. So as you can see, I started the second one, and then we'll start crocheting the spirals. So you can decide if you want to have a group of 3 stitches. So we have always normal stitches and then front post stitches, and I use here 3 stitches. And you can decide if you want to use 3 or 2 or only 1 or maybe 4 or 5, so it depends on what you want. And you have also to decide in which direction you want to have the spin. So here you can see it is a direction to the left side. It doesn't matter if you have a look from this side or from this side, it's always the left direction. Or you choose the right direction, so it doesn't matter, but I think the left one looks better. So, but you can try it out and then decide. I will show you a group of 2, and we will start crocheting 2 single crochets. 1, and then the second, and then 2 front post double crochet. So to do this, yarn over and insert your hook from above through the fabric and then under this single crochet. Then yarn over and pull this through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 2 left, yarn over, pull through 2. And now you have here your front post double crochet. 1 more, yarn over, insert your hook from above through the fabric, under the stitch, and up, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you have here your group 2 front post double crochets, 2 single crochets, and now again 2 single crochets, and then again we need to front post, one, and the second, and you continue doing this until we reach this point again. Then I will show you how to move the stitches to get the spin. So this is my first round, and as I already said, I want to have a spin in the left direction. And first we have to crochet our single crochets. And now you can see here we want to have the spin in the left direction, and that means that we start with the next 2 front post double crochets, not here and here, but one more left stitch, so 1 here and here. That means we need one single crochet more, and the next stitch will be front post double crochet here, and the next to the next stitch, and here you can see the step. So this will be the spin to the left side, then continue crocheting your 2 single crochets, and then again 1 front post double crochet onto the second front post, then the next here, and so on. And this will give you a spin like this, and you continue doing this until your sock is long enough, and then I will show you how to do the toe section. You have to try your sock, you have to wear it and to know if it's long enough or not. So I cannot say which length you need for your foot. And you can see here, we have here a quite big section where we created the spin, and you can decide if you want to leave it like this, or maybe if you want to decrease and you have only 2 single crochets in this space. So whatever you like. Yeah, and you continue doing this now. You don't have to do anything else until it's long enough. So if your sock is long enough, then we should start decreasing for our toe section. And for this, you can see I already put a marker here to know where to start and to end my round. And then I have a small calculation for you. First, you should know the number of your stitches. That means you should count your stitches in the round. And then you calculate minus 8 and divide your calculation, divide by 8. And this will tell you where to start decreasing. So for example, if I have 54, sorry. If I have 54 stitches minus 8, then we have 46 stitches. And then we divide 46 by 8 and we will get a number 5.75. This should be a point. In Germany we use this comma. And you'll get something like this. Of course, if you have a different number of stitches, you will get another number. So, and now you can decide if you start decrease on the 5th stitch or on the 6th stitch. It doesn't really matter because, yeah, it will work both. Both will work if you choose the 5th or the 6th stitch. And I will choose the 6th because it's nearer to the 5.75. So that means if I choose the thick stitch decreasing, I will first crochet 5 stitches. And the next will be here front posts. So 1 front post here. Then the second will be also front post. And single crochets, 3rd stitch, the 4th stitch, and now we have the 5th stitch front post. Okay, and then I have 1 more. So you will crochet it in a normal way and then pull the yarn through the first 2 loops one more time. This looked a little bit silly. Okay, so and you leave it like this, and then you go to the next stitch, and the next stitch is single crochet. Okay, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 stitches, and then you will get a decrease with this stitch and the next stitch. So front post, double crochet, and a single crochet, and you have them together here. And in the next round you can decide if you want to have here a front post later or a single crochet. So you can decide what you like. I think I will choose the single crochet because it's better to see the stitches, but you can take whatever you want. And then we crochet again 5 stitches. So the next one will be a single crochet, 1, front post double crochet, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in the 6th we will have the decrease, and now we will have 2 front post double crochets, and I will decrease these 2. So first pull through 2, leave it like this. The next front post double crochet, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all. So you have 1 stitch out of 2 front post double crochets, and continue doing this. Then again 1, 2, and so on, and decrease into the 6th stitch. The next round you will decrease every 5th stitch, then every 4th stitch, and so on, and you continue doing this until you have only 8 stitches left, and then we will close this. We will tighten this, and I will show you how to do it.